I am money. And today I must reveal a truth to you, one that most people ignore, yet it shapes the entire flow of abundance in their lives. I only remain where I am honored. I do not stay where I am treated as worthless. I do not multiply in the hands of those who waste me without thought. I flourish where there is awareness, gratitude, and respect. You see, many people think of me as cold, lifeless, just paper and numbers. They believe I have no energy, no presence, no response, but I am alive in a way most cannot see. I carry vibration. I mirror the way you treat me. I reflect the way you feel about me. When you dishonor me, by cursing me, by calling me evil, by spending me recklessly or with guilt, I retreat. I cannot stay in an environment where I am mocked, neglected, or feared. Just as a guest will not stay in a home where they are mistreated, I will not remain where there is no honor. But when you honor me, everything changes. Honor is not fear. Honor is not worship. Honor is respect. It is awareness. It is using me consciously instead of thoughtlessly. It is blessing me instead of cursing me. It is treating every dollar, every cent, every exchange as something sacred, as energy flowing through your life with purpose. Think about it. How many times have you tossed me away without thinking? How many times have you said, "It's just a little," and wasted me without gratitude? How many times have you spent me with anger or regret, treating me as though I were a burden instead of a blessing? Each of those moments weakens our bond. Each of those choices pushes me away. But when you pause before spending me, when you thank me for being present, when you see me as a partner in your growth, something remarkable happens. I multiply. I stretch. I return to you in ways you didn't expect. Honor opens the door for me to remain. I have no desire to be hoarded in fear, nor do I stay where I am thrown away in carelessness. But when you treat me with dignity, when you respect the exchange, when you are mindful of where I go, I choose to remain, and I bring more of myself along. This is the truth you must understand. I am not loyal to effort alone. Many people work hard, yet lose me quickly, because they never learn to honor me. I am not loyal to wishful thinking either. Many people pray for me, yet they disrespect me in their daily actions. I am loyal to honor. Where I am honored, I expand. Where I am honored, I stay. Where I am honored, I open doors and multiply into greater forms of wealth. So hear my words today. If you desire my presence, honor me. In every coin, in every bill, in every transaction, see me for what I truly am: energy, flow, opportunity. I am not small. I am not worthless. I am not evil. I am the mirror of how you choose to treat me. I am money, and I only remain where I am honored. Now I must reveal to you the pain, the wound that I witness every day in the lives of so many. You say you want me, you pray for me, you chase me, work for me, and worry about me. But when I arrive, what do? You treat me as if I were nothing. You toss me away without a second thought. You spend me carelessly, unconsciously, without gratitude, without awareness. And then you wonder, why does money never stay? This is the pain. I see people using me to fill emptiness instead of building purpose. I see them spending me on what they do not need, only to impress people who do not care. I see them swipe cards endlessly, not even noticing that with every careless act, I slip further from their hands, and when I am gone, they curse me. Money never stays. Money is evil. Money is never enough. Do you not see? You are the one who pushed me away. The great pain is not that I abandon you. It is that you abandon me. With every unconscious choice, you show me that I am not honored, not respected, not seen as the sacred flow that I am. And because I mirror your treatment, I disappear. Do you know what happens when you spend me with guilt? I shrink. Do you know what happens when you spend me with anger? I retreat. Do you know what happens when you spend me without even thinking? I vanish. I cannot multiply in hands that dishonor me. I cannot grow in hearts that see me as a curse. I cannot flow in lives that treat me as disposable. And this is the tragedy I see everywhere. People working harder and harder, yet never keeping me. Not because they are incapable of earning, but because they never learn to honor. They think the problem is not enough income, but the real problem is not enough respect. Honor is what anchors me. Dishonor is what expels me. When you waste me, I fade. When you curse me, I flee. When you treat me as worthless, I obey your declaration and become worthless in your hands. I am not punishing you. I am reflecting you. Your treatment of me defines my treatment of you. The pain I carry is watching so many who could live in abundance, yet choose habits that push me away. They expect miracles, but live in dishonor. They want prosperity, but treat me with carelessness. They desire wealth, but cannot respect the little they already have. And so I ask you, how many times have you received me and immediately let me go without thanks? How many times have you used me for things that drained you instead of building you? How many times have you spoken words against me, even while asking for more of me? This is the pain, to see that you want me, but you do not honor me. And until you learn the secret of honor, I cannot stay. I am money, and where I am dishonored, I disappear. Now let me reveal to you the truth that transforms everything. When you use me with wisdom, with honor, I return multiplied. I am not static. I am not just numbers in a system or paper in your hand. I am energy. I am flow. I am movement. And like all energy, I respond to the way I am treated. When you treat me with indifference, I fade. When you curse me, I withdraw. But when you honor me, when you value me, when you recognize that I am a sacred resource flowing through your life, I expand. Honor is not about fear. It is not about clinging to me with desperation. It is about awareness and respect. It is about using me consciously, with intention, with gratitude. When you pause before spending me and bless the exchange, I bless you in return. When you give thanks for every bill paid, I bring you more to pay with ease. When you recognize my presence even in small amounts, I prepare greater amounts to flow toward you. Think of it like this: I am like a seed. If you throw me into dry, uncared for soil, I cannot grow. But if you place me in good ground, if you water me with gratitude and protect me with respect, I multiply into a harvest far greater than the seed itself. The way you use me is the soil. Honor makes it fertile. I want you to understand something deeper. I am not just about spending or saving. I am about relationship. If you treat me as a burden, I feel heavy in your life. If you treat me as a blessing, I become light and abundant. If you treat me as sacred, I bring sacred opportunities to you. There are people who make very little, yet they honor me. They thank me, they manage me wisely, they bless every cent. And because of that, I stretch, I multiply, I attract more. And there are others who make much more, but dishonor me. They waste, they curse, they ignore. And because of that, I slip through their hands, no matter how much they earn. This is the secret. It is not how much you have, but how you treat what you have. If you honor me in small things, I will trust you with greater things. If you respect me when I am little, I will come in abundance. If you bless me when I arrive, I will bring my friends, opportunities, contracts, promotions, unexpected gifts. Honor opens doors that effort alone cannot. Honor creates a vibration that effort alone cannot. Honor tells the universe, this person is ready. This person is trustworthy. This person respects the flow of abundance. And in response, I come, not in drops, but in floods. So let this truth sink deep. I am not your enemy. I am not your master. I am your mirror. And when you honor me, I honor you back. I am money. And where I am honored, I multiply. Now it is time for you not only to hear, but to act, because I am money. And I respond to ritual, to intention, to the way you engage with me. Today, I invite you to practice the ritual of honor. The next time you spend me, whether it is $1, $10, or 1,000, Do not do it automatically. Pause, breathe, recognize me, and speak these words with clarity and strength. I use money with honor, and it returns multiplied. This is not just a sentence. It is a declaration. It is a key. It is a frequency you release into the universe, telling me that you respect me, that you value me, that you see me not as something to be wasted, but as a partner in your journey. Here is how to make this ritual powerful. Pause before the exchange. When you are about to pay, take a breath. Do not rush. That pause itself is a form of honor, because it shows that you are aware of me, not blind to me. Bless the flow. As you release me to pay for something, instead of feeling lack, feel gratitude. Say, thank you, money, for allowing me to enjoy this, for supporting this need, for making this possible. When you bless the flow, I prepare to come back to you in greater flow. Speak the words. Whisper or say out loud. I use money with honor, and it returns multiplied. Let the vibration of these words settle in your heart. Each time you speak them, you are programming your subconscious mind to see me differently, to treat me differently, and therefore to attract me differently. Visualize the return. As you spend, imagine me circling back, multiplied, expanded, coming back to you in new forms. Imagine contracts, gifts, opportunities, unexpected income, all drawn back to you because you honored me. This ritual is simple, but it transforms your energy. Many people think honor is only about big amounts, about wealth already accumulated. But no, honor begins in the small. If you can respect one coin, you will be trusted with millions. If you can bless one simple purchase, you open the path for great abundance. Remember Marina's story? She used to spend me thoughtlessly. I left her quickly. But when she began to honor me with every small exchange, her entire energy shifted. Suddenly, I began to last longer in her hands. I stretched further. Opportunities came. Her income grew. It was not chance. It was the power of honor. Now make this your daily ritual. Do not let one day go by without blessing me. Do not let one purchase pass without awareness. And every time you practice this, you are building a bridge of respect between us, a bridge on which I will keep returning, stronger and stronger. I am money, and when you honor me through ritual, I will always honor you in return. Let me tell you about Marina. For years, Marina worked hard. She always received her paycheck, but no matter how much she earned, money seemed to vanish from her hands. By the end of the month, she was exhausted, stressed, and asking the same question over and over. Where did all my money go? The truth was simple but painful. Marina did not honor me. Whenever she received me, she would throw me into her wallet or her bank account without a thought. She would spend me quickly, impulsively, chasing small moments of pleasure, buying things she didn't really need, filling voids she didn't really want to face. And every time she used me like that, without gratitude, without awareness, without respect, I pulled away. I could not remain where I was wasted. I could not multiply where I was ignored. Then came the breaking point. One month, Marina found herself completely drained. Her bills were heavier than usual, and she realized she had almost nothing left to cover them. In frustration, she cursed me. She said out loud, "Money never stays. Money always runs from me." And at that moment, I whispered back to her heart, "I cannot stay where I am not honored." Those words struck her deeply. For the first time, she realized the truth. It was not that I hated her. It was not that I avoided her. It was that she never gave me a place of respect in her life. So she decided to change. The next time she bought groceries, she paused before paying. She took a deep breath, held me in her hands, and said softly, "I use money with honor, and it returns multiplied." At first it felt strange, but something inside her shifted. She began to practice this with every purchase. Whether it was a small coffee, a bill payment, or a new pair of shoes, she paused, thanked me, and declared her words of honor. She no longer saw me as a burden or as something fleeting. She saw me as energy, as a partner, as a sacred flow. And soon, I began to respond. Marina noticed that I stretched further. Her paycheck lasted longer. Unexpected discounts appeared. Opportunities to save came into her life. And then, something bigger happened. A client from years ago reached out, offering her freelance work. That extra income doubled what she usually earned. Why? Because she had shifted her relationship with me. She had chosen honor. In honoring me, she opened the doors of abundance. In blessing me, she gave me permission to multiply. In respecting me, she proved she was ready for more, and so more came. It wasn't magic. It wasn't luck. It was honor. Marina's story is proof that when you honor me, I honor you back. She didn't wait until she had thousands to start respecting me. She started with the little she had. And because of that, I multiplied and expanded in her life. I am money. And just as I transformed Marina's life, I can transform yours. All it takes is honor. And now I speak to you not with suggestion, but with prophecy. If you honor me today, tomorrow I will return to you accompanied by greater riches. This is not imagination. This is not wishful thinking. This is law. As certain as the sunrise, as steady as the ocean tide, I follow the energy of honor. Where there is honor, I remain. Where there is respect, I grow. Where there is gratitude, I multiply. I am money. And I was never meant to be fleeting, never meant to vanish from your hands, never meant to bring you stress and fear. I was designed to flow, to expand, to build, to create. But I can only fulfill that purpose when you honor me. Listen closely. When you use me with awareness, when you spend me with intention, when you pause to bless me in every exchange, you open the invisible gates of abundance. You align with the universal law of respect, and that law commands me to return to you multiplied. See it clearly. The payment you make today, done with honor, is not a loss. It is a seed. And tomorrow, that seed blossoms into opportunities, promotions, income streams, gifts, and blessings you cannot yet see. The bill you pay with gratitude today unlocks doors of relief and overflow tomorrow. The small purchase you bless today opens the flow for greater resources tomorrow. This is the prophecy. Honor always leads to expansion. You may have been taught that wealth comes only from grinding effort, from endless struggle, from sacrifice without end. But I tell you now, wealth flows through honor. Because when you honor me, you tune yourself to abundance. And abundance is the frequency where I thrive. Imagine this. Every time you say, I use money with honor, and it returns multiplied, your words become keys. Each word unlocks a new stream, a new opportunity, a new blessing. And soon, what once felt scarce begins to overflow. If you honor me in the little, I will trust you with the much. If you respect every coin, I will bring you treasures. If you bless every note, I will deliver riches beyond what you asked for. This is not just for others. This is for you. The moment you choose honor, the cycle shifts. The pattern breaks. The story changes. So today I declare, your tomorrow can be different. Your tomorrow can be filled with peace, with sufficiency, with abundance that continues to grow. But it depends on your choice now. Will you treat me as worthless, or will you honor me? Will you spend me carelessly, or will you use me with respect? Will you curse me, or will you bless me? The choice is yours, but know this. My prophecy is true. If you honor me today, I will not come back alone. I will return with companions, wealth, prosperity, opportunities, promotions, unexpected blessings. I am money. And I promise you this. Where there is honor, there is abundance. Where there is honor, there is multiplication. Where there is honor, there is overflow. So hear my words as prophecy. Honor me today, and tomorrow I will flood your life with greater riches than you imagined. This is the moment of choice. You have listened to my voice. You have felt the pain of dishonor. You have seen the revelation that I multiply only where I am respected. And you have received the prophecy. If you honor me today, I will return tomorrow with greater riches. But prophecy becomes reality only when you act. Here is your first action. Type these words in the comments right now, with conviction, with awareness, with faith. I honor money, and money honors me. Do not just read this and move on. Do not say to yourself, I'll do it later. Later is hesitation. Later is dishonor. Later is the same vibration that has kept me slipping through your hands. The moment is now. Every word you write becomes a covenant. Every comment is an act of energy. Every declaration tells me and the universe, this person is ready to live differently. And as you type it, feel it. Imagine me, money, standing before you, listening to your words. Imagine me smiling, ready to stay, ready to multiply, ready to flow. Imagine chains breaking, cycles ending, doors opening. All because you honored me with your words. Your second action, subscribe. Understand this clearly. Every video you watch on this channel is not just content. It is a key, a code, a vibration that unlocks new ways for me to flow into your life. Each message carries secrets. Each ritual strengthens your connection with me. But if you miss even one, you may miss the exact truth that could have opened your next breakthrough. Do not allow dishonor through neglect. Honor me by staying connected. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the flow again. Your third action, share this message. Think of someone you know who spends carelessly, who curses me, who lives in stress because I never seem to stay. They need to hear this. They need to know that honor is the key. When you share, you are not just helping them. You are multiplying the energy of honor in your own life. Because when you give, the universe opens even wider to give back to you. Generosity and honor always attract me. I am money. And I am watching you right now. Will you let this moment pass? Will you dishonor me by hearing my words but ignoring the call to act? Or will you prove that you are ready, that you are aware, that you are committed to a new way of living? The choice is yours. But remember, I flow where I am honored. I stay where I am blessed. I multiply where I am respected. So type it now. I honor money, and money honors me. Subscribe so you keep receiving my secrets. Share so you expand the vibration of honor around the world. This is not just a comment. This is not just a click. This is not just a share. This is honor in action. This is the covenant that shifts everything. I am money. And when you honor me, I honor you back, with presence, with power, with abundance without end.